Let's get it, man. It's your boy Talking Quan. We back with another banger, man. Another motherfucking banger, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. We back with another one. Hold on, let's go ahead to this.
Right.
Back to our dynasty, see what we get going, man. We gotta get to this championship. We try and get to the get some NIL deals. Run it up a little bit. Hold on, let me hit that. Run it up a little bit. You know what I'm talking about, man. Get some NIL deals. We got some scouts that we out here on the west, not the west coast, but we do got a couple scouts out on the west coast that we sent out there. Make some moves. We got some scouts out here on the east coast putting it down on the West Virginia side and Pittsburgh side. We've been putting extra scouts out there just so we can get a good star, 5-star. We need a motherfucking somebody's gonna hit. You know what I'm talking about? We need somebody gonna fire. You know what I'm talking about? We need somebody that's gonna hit. So we gonna see if we can find one of those. If we don't find one of those, we're gonna find something. But just bear with me, y'all. Let's go ahead and get the game. Hold on, let me make sure we got the output, the digital output right. Audio output, input, bow. Hold on, give me a second. Bear with me, chat. We ready. All right, we ready.
Like patching stuff? I have stuff I made.
Hold on. What we looking for, y'all? Damn, fried. I done lost my train of thought. All right, there we go.
Yeah, where are you having it?
Live stream. Road to Glory. Streamer. CFB. EA Sports. Add tags.
To the game.
EA Sports is in the game. What? Say that.
Alright, bet. I think that's all the tags we need, y'all. So we live, baby. Let's go to it. All right, so as y'all know, Baylor was giving us problems. Giving us major headaches last night. So we're going to see if we can get through these damn Bears. What's her name? Baylor is fucking us up. And we got to put an end to this bitch. I put that bitch in the dirt. Put that bitch in the dirt, nigga. Like we got fuck the bullshit, man. We gotta get to it. Let's go. Again, if you get to the chat, man, hit that like button, hit that sub button. Please, man, keep trying to get to 100 subs by August 30th. Let's run it up and do what we gotta do. You heard what I mean? But yeah, we gotta put that bitch in the dirt. I'll talk about it. I'll be damned. They let that bitch do what she wanna do. Fuck nah, man. So number 14, West Virginia going against number 15, Baylor. Let's get this done. Let's run it up, let's run it up, let's run it up. Hit the robot like gonna do it. God damn. Got a hole in my mouth. Pause. All right, let's go, let's go. We gotta get the dub, y'all. Let's go, y'all.
Gracie had a heart murmur too. We had to go see a cardiologist.
Hey, look at McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. It's the West Virginia Mountaineers and the Baylor Bears. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Hey guys, catching up with Coach Dykes before the game. He understands the importance of this game as a separator in the conference standings. With both teams undefeated, some games under their belt, this will be a great test for his team to see if they are on track to make it to the conference championship. He wants their total focus, their total composure, and their total attention today in this crucial conference matchup. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Mountaineers ready to kick it away first. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Baylor's offense will get the football first. And here comes DJ Lagway, transfer from Florida. Pass is the last time out.
Hold on, y'all. I gotta make sure my OBS is still good. I heard my voice go out. Mic check, mic check. All right, we good.
From the gun, running back gets to give. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. Guys, when you think about the big picture for Baylor and what a challenge this is going to be for both teams, both with unblemished records, both sitting atop the conference, and both eager to square off against each other.
And what I think makes this one more fun is that it's not just the two top teams in the conference. These might be two of the better teams in the entire country. These two teams might make the college football playoff. Lots of football out ahead, but this is a matchup, regardless of whether you're a fan of these teams, the conference, of college.
Makes a grab and room to run. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
He's got his man, makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also...
And that ball is live.
Good shit, baby. To the crib. Take it to the crib. Yes, sir, Steve. Thank you.
He's at the 10. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Nice job by the defense forcing the fumble. That took the perfect bounce right into the DB's hands. He shows you the speed and takes it back all the way for a touchdown. That was the definition of a fortuitous bounce.
And they tacked on the extra point. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. The defense made that job a little easier after the encroachment. It's 1st and 5. Off the RPO, complete. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. The Bears headed quickly to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play is going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Flagway on the play action.
Good shit, baby.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And the offense, after giving up that sack, they're not going to take time to think about what happened. They're going right back to the line of scrimmage to try to...
Shit, another
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
Middle linebackers, they're middle linebackers because they're right in the middle of the defense. You put guys that have a nose for the football because they literally line up over the football every single time. They play the run well, and look at this. How about this? Rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, getting the big sack.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Good kid. God dang.
And just a spectacular punt. It'll go out of bounds inside the 5-yard line and really put this offense in a hole. So West Virginia's offense will now get its first chance with the football. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did, and he was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup
Pick up that block. There you go, baby.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock, hand it off, let the running back do the rest.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks and make plays.
Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Throwing, Hawkins. Makes the grab on the left. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. And the Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. The deeper into the season we get, the more they win, the greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the Big 12.
Heck yeah, Reese. The bigger the expectations get, the bigger the consequences get for every single game. So you know this league is tough. You know there's always a lot of points scored. You know there's playoff implications possibly down the road. So this team's got to continue to stay on course and continue to do what they've been doing.
No doubt about it. All their goals still out ahead of them right now in play. The thing they've been really good at doing, outside of just being a talented football team and showing up, is that they've got their head where it needs to be every single week. Doesn't matter who they're playing at an extremely high level, just taking it one game at a time. They got to do it.
Finding some room. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, he found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big-time play.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Michael Hawkins. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Unloads to the wideout.
Good shit.
It's caught downfield. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. The Mountaineers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give on the counter. Stumbled to the ground. And the Mountaineers are in the hurry-up. Michael Hawkins on the play action. Throws to the wideout. He's open on the right. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. The Mountaineers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing, especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play uptight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
I see a look of disappointment from this kicker, but that offense is happy. They'll stay out there and go for it. 4th and goal from the 4.
Good shit, baby.
Caught.
That's why you gotta go
will
for it.
score. Touchdown, West Virginia.
Let's go.
Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Motion from the wide receiver. Play fake Blackway. Fires deep on the run. Snatches it on the run. Just what they needed. Huge explosive play as he takes it to the 33.
And this offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You got to put it in overdrive. You need more big plays, more shots down the field. You got to continue to be aggressive.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Keeps it on the bootleg. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Bears want to crank the tempo. He'll do it himself. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He leaves it with the back.
Shit.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball.
Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. It's good. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll run it from the gun. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges, and you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap, it's Thompson. As the officials spot the ball, they've stopped play for an injured Baylor Bear. And it's their freshman defensive back who's down on the play, and Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his condition. Hawkins, here comes the heat.
He was about to launch that.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and
he'll loft one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. They go play action with Hawkins. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. Great place to start for this offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has...
Might have a chance.
Oh, how?
And he scores! Touchdown, Bears! And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Shelton. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Give to the back. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Right back to him on the ground. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. At the end of quarter 1, let's check out the start for both of these quarterbacks.
We basically got to get this done.
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Michael Hawkins on the play action. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game, playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, they were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. They're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed, but that is huge for their confidence. They get their first sack of the game here in the first half, and you can all of a sudden see the body language on this team.
Oh, where's
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And how about that back-to-back sack? You want 2 sacks in a game? That's a great game. He is flying around, getting to that quarterback and getting him on the ground.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Baylor sends out the offense to go to work. This is a game of swings and momentum, and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all 3 phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and to stay aggressive, to understand we've had success, we got this going the right way. Now I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now.
Got it. And he will score. Touchdown Bears. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And here's the return. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Mountaineers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Throwing, Hawkins. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Runs through the tackle. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Hawkins from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
They've already gone for it a couple of times on 4th down, converted once. Looks as if they'll try a 3rd. Throws to the tight end. It's dropped. Oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving. Let's talk for a second about Baylor. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses.
Got his ass. Come on,
And
now.
the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Fires on the move. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Bears will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Oh, he can't hang on, and those arms might have favored an alligator there, and it'll be 3rd down.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
When they try to spit it out to the...
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Hawkins to throw for it on 4th.
Shit show.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense.
It's hot in the motherfucker. Goose makes grease.
That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The Bears in the hurry up. Dropping back, it's Franklin.
Always when we doing good, too. I want to go fuck up. Look at that.
Line up trying to get it in. Touchdown, Baylor! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. West Virginia starts this drive, and the offense looks ready to go. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Thompson. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Michael Hawkins. They've got the screen set up. And the screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Fires to the wideout.
Bro, what is you doing?
And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll run the off-tackle play here. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Guys, when you think about the big picture for Baylor, really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of... It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
Running inside, it's Thompson. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Hawkins escapes the pressure to his right. Picked off, what a play to set him up. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway and now they're in business. And the sudden change magnified for this defense as it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Yeah, I can't take it no more, y'all.
They'll step into the end zone.
This Baylor game's gonna be the death of me. I gotta see him out. Jump in here to the end of the game. Fuck it. Fuck it. Hold on now, hold on now, hold on now. Wait a minute. Wait a minute now. We still here. We still here now. Talk to me.
With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. To throw, it's Lagway.
Good shit.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Bears decide to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Just needs a crack to get a return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. West Virginia has it and the offense ready to go to work. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Hard-hitting tackle.
Like that.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere, and they're able to make a big-time play.
Oh, you gotta hold
And they
on
can't
that, baby.
complete the bullet pass on 3rd down.
And you got to expect this.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Might be calling a hot route. 4th down, Hawkins. Makes the grab. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Play is stopped for just a second as they tend to the injured Mountaineer. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Rides to back and leaves it. There's some room. Makes it past the marker. Sprinting all the way. He'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. What a tough break. A potential tying score nullified by the penalty, and now they'll have to see if they can get it done again.
He doing all that damn celebrating. He doing
That holding call threw him in reverse. Now it's 2nd and long.
Come on, Tavares.
Motion from the wideout. Out of the gun, the inside give. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
From the gun on 3rd down, Hawkins.
Hell no, man!
He stops the drive. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. So the defense sets them up with that interception. Now a couple of first downs, maybe even punching a score, and they'll go home with the W. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Come on, defense. What are we doing? I mean, you can't miss this guy. He's like literally the biggest dude on the field. That time, completely wide open. That's way too easy for the offense. He caught the football. There was nobody even near him. Someone on defense has to locate this guy. They've got to communicate to each other if they're passing off in coverage. You can't let that guy be that wide open.
Keeps it on the option. Got a little grass. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Bears want to move quickly. Looking for space. It's Turner. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Operating in the red zone here on second down. Give to the single back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to run for it. And they'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor.
And both sides of the ball late in the football game coming together. Defense forces the turnover. Offense punches it in. 2-possession lead in this fourth quarter.
And he makes the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Shelton. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Guys, here on the West Virginia sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Throwing, Hawkins. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He stopped at the 15. Not enough for the first down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. Hawkins to throw for it, on fourth. On the move, he fires.
Good shit.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. They'll move the tight end. Looking for a man. It's Hawkins. He lobs one high down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
The Mountaineers will hustle to the line.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. He's looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the
Who
clock.
is this nigga, bro? He breaking every fucking
And he must have felt like there were 15 guys on defense, and he dodged a bunch of them in the backfield, but still knocked down for a loss.
fucking crash out.
Here's Lagway to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Miller. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
This shit.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Rig like a bitch, man. Talking crazy like a motherfucker. Like, look at that hole, man. Like, look at the fucking
And
hole.
he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to
Shit.
carve this defense into tiny slices. And the Bears will have it 1st and 10. Rides the option, he keeps it.
Fuck, nigga.
Gain of about
Put
4,
that nigga
sets
in
up
the
a
dirt.
2nd and 6.
These
Come on,
read
let's
option
go.
plays are very hard to stop because you got to have enough guys in the box to play that immediate run, but also always
play
be
these
ready
games,
for that
little nigga.
quarterback to take the ball.
Oh, and I
and
worked
screw that
hard
run.
for this shit.
And when the quarterback
Put that nigga
operates
in the
this like a
dirt.
magician, it makes it even tougher.
When he can see it, read it, and just flat go, those easy plays right there. I mean, he just picks up a little bit of yardage, but he can do it again and again and again, and it's just frustrating.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Right back to the
Ran
well.
right past the nigga. You ran right past
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Now on 2nd down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a first down.
This loss hurt.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
This loss
And they'll
hurts.
bring him down after a short pickup.
But they ain't even stopping
And that
the
run
clock.
really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run
He
game
was
going.
out of bounds,
It's
but they didn't
squarely
stop the clock.
Headed to
Y'all
the end
seen it,
zone.
y'all.
Touchdown Bears! And they take it in for 6 more points. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And with that TD, this team looking to go 4-0. Just how you want to start a season, man. They've done an unbelievable job answering all the questions, starting off the year just how you want to. Now, keep it going. Keep that momentum. Don't relax. What a start to the season.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating. He hurls one deep down the left side. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and looking deep down the right side.
Thank you, pass
And the deep shot was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's get the call.
You don't see a lot of OPI, but on that play, the offensive player just way too handsy. He's grabbing, he's working his hands way too much, and that was an easy call for the referees.
Michael Hawkins. Here's a throw downfield late. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
This is my favorite time to be a defensive lineman, man. You get up big, late in the game, you know it's past. You're just teeing off on the quarterback. The defensive backs, they're bailing, playing those deep passes. It is hard to play offensive football in this situation.
He'll pull it down and run. Got a first down.
Good shit.
Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. From the red zone, he's going to throw it.
Damn, he got me.
That's it. A sack to end it as they finish off this one in style. Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. A couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing to blow the doors off of them. That was impressive.
It's impressive. It's huge for them. Obviously, we know what's going to happen when they're going to move up the charts, but the other side is equally as depressing. I mean, they're going to fall like a rock. This wasn't even a competitive game. This is a bad day, and the rankings will reflect it when they come out.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollock, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of...
Until they pulled that fuckery. Bro, them goddamn refs and shit. But that ain't even a ref, it's an announcer. Announcers be some whole ass niggas, bro. They be hating that nigga. They be old fucking ex-athletes that wasn't athletes, if that makes sense. And they be pissed off because they ain't doing the shit these young niggas be on the field with. That's what it is. They be some old hating ass niggas. Can't stand that shit. I'm open that press box, fuck all them niggas. Fuck they talking about. But we got niggas not wanting to go to us now. Man. Damn. Where we at now? We probably not even, we probably like top 20, 25 or something. We 23. Damn, man. We got Ohio next. We about to fuck Ohio up, bro. We gotta put a beating on them niggas, man. We gotta put a beating on these niggas, man. Belt the ass. Gotta go crazy. We gotta go crazy, man. We gotta go crazy, baby. Let's go. This ain't game of the week? I thought that didn't say no game of the week. Oh, it's a game week. I know West Virginia versus Ohio ain't game of the week. Ain't no way. Is it raining or anything, or is this? We'll see if it's raining. Let's get it again. If you're new to the channel, man, make sure you hit that like button, hit that sub button, run it up, run it up. Any day now.
Great to have you with us from Milan Puskar Stadium in Morgantown. It's the Ohio Bobcats and the West Virginia Mountaineers. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
I caught up with the West Virginia head coach before the game. He talked to me about the importance of this young running back. Just a freshman, he has continued to showcase his talent. They gave him an opportunity early in the season, and they have been rewarded. He continues to shine and be very productive at the line of scrimmage. I'm going to keep you posted on how he plays here in the first quarter. They're feeding him early and often. He's in the script. Can he keep the momentum going? We'll find out. Guys?
Holly, thank you. So West Virginia's offense that has the first possession of the game. And here comes Michael Hawkins Jr. A rough day last time out. 3 interceptions matched with 3 sacks. They want to run it left here. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. And the Mountaineers moving quickly to the line.
This defense has got some monsters up front. Individual athleticism. You see guys winning their one-on-ones. They're getting pushed. They're swimming the offensive lineman and then converging on the running back.
Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game. nice arm strength on that third down pass, but it's incomplete. The Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin them deep. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. So Ohio's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And here's the sophomore quarterback who will be at the controls in this one. What a game he had last time out. 3 touchdowns, better than 200 yards, leading his team to victory. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. With the catch, it's Perry.
And if you had any questions about this quarterback's arm talent, now you've got your answer. Wow.
And the Bobcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Gonna run it. It's Butler. Fighting off the defender. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then falling on it for a massive fumble recovery.
Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. The run inside. It's Thompson. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Motion from the back. Hawkins from the gun on 3rd down. Snagged out of the air. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yep, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Knocked off his feet.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
4th down, Hawkins. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. They'll start this drive going to the air.
Good shit.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
To the air on 2nd down. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Throwing right.
Bro, how
did he find a hole in the defense? Boy, did he.
Who's man? Like, who's man?
As if he was going.
Like, whose man did this be, bro? Like, why did you stop covering your man? Both of y'all niggas, all 3 of y'all, why did you stop covering your man? Like, what the fuck is you doing?
Oh, gets it down to the 37.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat.
Back there.
On the run, fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Bobcats. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
It's just a really nice throw. Really good touch towards the sideline on that corner route, and the receiver does a nice job catching the football and immediately getting up the field, getting in the end zone for the big touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
It'll be 3rd and long. Throwing, Hawkins. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Offense getting set for first down. Back to pass, it's Hawkins. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Who the fuck is going to take you to the NFL? You can't catch that fucking ball.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Thompson. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Pressure coming.
Block to the block.
Trying to make magic with his feet. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. The Mountaineers are flying down the field. Takes the handoff. It's Thompson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Michael Hawkins. Trying to set up the screen. Breaks into the open. Past the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Mountaineers!
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. On the draw, it's Butler. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the ground with the counter. Runs through a tackle. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
3rd down coming, and the Morgantown faithful making it tough on this big play. There's a crease. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The Bobcats are threatening on 1st and goal. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Tight end finds a soft spot. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Trying to run it in. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, second and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the third down.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Ohio. The AT unit on the field.
Third and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. West Virginia starts this drive, and the offense looks ready to go. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. There he goes. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. And the Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo. They'll give it to him again. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Grab behind the line. It's Thompson. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
He's in open space downfield.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Oh, it goes right through his hands. They had everything set up on the screen except the catch. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Hawkins.
Bro, catch
There
the
were
ball.
serious revolutions on that
God
3rd down
damn.
pass, but it's incomplete. And the Mountaineers need to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it. 1st down and more. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it completely.
4th down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to...
Could be an alley. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Might as well stick with him.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. They go play action with Hawkins. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Running inside, it's Thompson.
Bro, get up out of there.
It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball.
Need you to catch this ball.
Making side adjustments here. From the gun on 3rd down, Hawkins.
Thank you.
Puts it out of the air. And into the
Thank
end
you.
zone.
It's about that time.
Touchdown, Mountaineers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
Looking to throw on 1st down. On target. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Some misdirection with the counter. And he's going to wind up losing a couple of yards as time expires here in the first quarter. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. He was searching for that first down marker, but he'll come up short. They stop him at the 22. It'll be fourth down. And the Bobcats will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. The run inside. It's Thompson. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Michael Hawkins on the play action. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. A huge play there. They finally get him out of bounds at the 37. The Mountaineers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds his man. It's Strachan. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Right back to it. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
It's complete to the right. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Mountaineers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I love the run game down here. I love being able to give it to a back and be able to trust him. Listen, he doesn't have any touchdowns on the season, so I know he's wanting to punch one in.
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, West Virginia.
And at first you don't succeed, you try again, right? Give it right back to him, man. They tried to be physical on first down. He didn't punch it in. I love that they came right back to him. Up front, a better job blocking, created just a little bit of a hole, and that's all he needed to run through.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Ohio sends out the offense to start this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Butler. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up. but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
And as he throws, just missed on the connection, incomplete.
Yeah, and I'll give him toughness points. He stood in there, stared down the barrel, got whacked, but I won't give him smarts points because he threw into double coverage. You got to make a better decision than that. So try not to get walloped, and definitely don't throw him into double coverage.
West Virginia uses a timeout. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. You can feel the Mountaineer spirit rising, reverberating across the field on this big third down. Running inside, it's Butler. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Bobcats will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They'll run the counter.
Yeah, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
And the Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up. The give on the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The run inside. It's Thompson. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
He's got an open man. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's...
And he's in. Touchdown, Mountaineers. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season. And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Looking downfield on first down. And they can't make the connection. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Good shit. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He didn't get a lot on the return, but man, did he set his offense up at the 30. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Thompson.
As a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. After the whistle, there is a man who has yet to leave the field, and they'll check on him. The give out of the gun. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
Man, those are so hard to defend. The quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy. Just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Running inside, it's Thompson. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Mountaineers will go for it on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. On the run, it's Butler. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He gets a block. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll go to the counter. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Right on the money. Ball down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Turning it on! An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Throwing, Hawkins. Makes a catch. Touchdown, West Virginia! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Takes a handoff. It's Butler. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. The Bobcats headed quickly to the line. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line race, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people...
And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. The Mountaineers call a timeout. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Bobcats line up to punt it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They go play action with Hawkins. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
Nice job by the QB. You can tell they want to push it down the field. They want to be aggressive on first down, which I love, which is really hard to stop from a defensive standpoint, but does a good job scrambling outside the pocket, picking up the first down, and then saving his life. Good job. Get out of bounds.
All right, drops are a part of football. It's a part of offense. What's really important for this quarterback now is to come back to the receiver, even after dropping that ball, to show him that you still got confidence in him, and you know it's a long game.
Michael Hawkins. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Moves away as he feels pressure. Going to try to get it himself. They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down. 4th down coming from the 48. 3rd and final timeout call by West Virginia. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. To the air on 1st down. Got his man on the right. And he picked up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit.
Oh, shit, I gotta get Cali. Jess.
Yeah.
She's really scared of fireworks.
Well, yeah.
Right? Yeah. Downstairs. She's up there crying.
Hey, no.
They didn't tell me they was letting them off either. I know, girl, scared me too. All right, we back now.
He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Men, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. Let's take a look at the Nebraska Cornhuskers taking on the number 4 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. And it's the Huskers sneaking out of here with an upset victory. Gonna have to see how the rankings shake up following this outcome. That gets them back above 500. They're now 3-2 on the season. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC. Now back to your game in Morgantown. We figured we'd be in store for a defensive stalemate. Instead, these two teams have moved the football on the ground. Kind of a throwback game. Not sure there's any need to change it up in the second half.
And he takes this from inside the 5. They'll
let's do super sailing.
him and get him down at the 7. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meet face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly.
So what, we 3-1, I think now? 4-1? I think that'll make us 4-1. Solid. We should go up a little bit in the rankings too. Ohio State got beat. 125 to 123, so we're up a little bit. Now. Scare these niggas. We going cold uniforms. There it is. We rocking the cold jerseys. Trash. They trash. You better send these niggas straight back to Florida, where they came from. Florida, Georgia line. I don't give a damn what line you came from. Get the hell up out of this. You ain't welcome up to Motown. You better get around, because you ain't welcome in Motown. Move around now. Ain't playing.
great to have you with us from Milan Puskar Stadium in Morgantown. Week 7 is underway in EA Sports College Football, and we are ready for a terrific game. It's the FIU Panthers and the West Virginia Mountaineers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, Coach Simmons told me pregame. He knows that they are not one of the Power 4 conferences, but they are here to prove they can compete with anyone. His team is fired up and ready to prove they are just as good as this top-ranked team. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. So the West Virginia Mountaineers offense has the ball first today. And this is the guy they are going to feed the rock in this one. He's coming off a 100-yard game and a couple of touchdowns in their last win. Using his legs, Hitch Thompson. Brought down right at the line of scrimmage, and this defense gets off to a good start. So now it's 2nd and long. Hawkins. Firing to the right, complete. The Mountaineers are in the hurry-up. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good third down situations, execute on third down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. It's 3rd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Snags it over the middle. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. The run inside. It's Thompson. How about those sweet twinkle toes-like moves as he gets to the 38? No huddle here for the offense.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Mountaineers getting set on 1st and 10.
Really nice job on third down by this offense. This offense has struggled on third downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it 3rd and short, you can...
And the ball squirted out! Recovered by the defense, and he's off! He's dragged down. Wow, but what a play there! Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. The Panthers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week. And we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure...
He makes a grab! They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Mountaineers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Mountaineers!
And that's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly. And you saw it right there on the opening drive of the game. What a beautiful touchdown.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got the back over the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Panthers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Now the play fake. With the catch, it's Carter. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
The Panthers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. From the gun, give on the inside. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. 3rd down coming in the Morgantown faithful, making it tough on this big play. Setting up the screen. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. FIU will line up to punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll keep it on the ground. Bounced off his feet.
Nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back for no gain.
3rd and 6 yards to go. Throwing, Hawkins. Flips it out on the screen. Great job by this defense, knowing exactly where the marker was. He needed to get it to the 30, and they stop him at the 29. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Love the call going RPO here on 4th and short. And how about the running back? This is a guy that gets the tough yards. He finds ways to get those hidden yards. He can push the pile, drive the legs. Showed you that right there.
Jumped on top of the pile.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one, if they could stop the run, it was going to be really, really hard on the offense. And I just love the tenacity they're playing with right now. This front 7 are flying around, getting to the ball carrier. This running back has had nowhere to go today.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Michael Hawkins fires to the big fella. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
And
look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. He wants to change this route. Hawkins to throw for it on 4th. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Great place to start for this offense. Quarterback running on the draw. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
I don't care who you are, but if you're going to have success offensively, you've got to have some semblance of a running game. They didn't have it their last time out. They obviously really struggled in that game. And in this one, just not getting enough push up front, and it's putting them in some really difficult situations.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
And the pass goes incomplete, but the flag is down, and this one might be on the offense.
I know that's offensive pass interference, but I actually think that's a very heads-up play because that ball might have got intercepted. That was an errant throw. The receiver knew it, and instead of allowing the defender to pick it off, he knew, hey, I got to create a penalty here and save my quarterback and bail him out.
The Mountaineers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got it behind the line. It's Thompson. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Hawkins from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
Man, that is exactly what you want. That is perfect execution. Back near your own end zone, man. You want to get that ball out of your hand. You want to create some space, and don't flirt with that end zone at all. Ball gets out of quarterback's hand. Receiver makes the play. Great job understanding the situation.
They're setting up the screen. Tried to set up the screen, and the defense wasn't having it.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. 4th down, Hawkins. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. On 1st and goal, let's see if FIU can get it in. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Going for 6. Touchdown, Panthers. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6. Extra point here will tie the game. The offense did exactly needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that. It'll be 3rd and long. Hawkins. They'll run the screen. Hard running there.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Bro, what you mean? Y'all was showing me. Oh, these niggas is bogus, bro. These niggas bogus as hell. These niggas
The delay of game pushes the offense back.
Clip of them fucking up and give me a delay of game. Oh,
They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a one-possession lead.
That was some real fuck shit right there. I ain't never seen no shit like that.
And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start.
Let's go.
Defense more than happy to take that free yardage. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. On the run, still looking. He's going to run it. Oh, he's got some space. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another 1st down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. Throwing, Hawkins. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Well, the defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending.
Finds a little space. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. And the Mountaineers want to crank the tempo. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Thompson. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Michael Hawkins on the play action. He caught it. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. And a chance, perhaps, to salt this game away if this offense can pay this off with a late touchdown. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. If they can move that thing 1 yard here, that'll probably wrap this baby up. And he's not going to make it this time either. Another stop, and it's 3rd and goal. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Just hammered it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Pulls it in. It's Stone. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. the middle. It's Stone. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. Got a man. It's Johnson. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
Well, it feels like everybody else on offense has been getting some in the passing game this drive. Finally, they get the tight end going, too. He's like, dude, I'm good, and I'm open. Throw me the ball. And that's exactly where their quarterback goes. He's feeling it right now. He's distributing the football to a bunch of different people. And the defense right now, they have no idea who's getting it next.
Got his man. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a 1st down in the red zone at the 11. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back to pass. Here's the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida National.
That nigga don't look like he ever touched a damn touchdown. Bro, he's not in the touchdown. I could have challenged him.
And they take it in for 6 more points. The Panthers get it right back with a score of their own.
Man, this is always an interesting spot for me now because you're going to have to go for 2 regardless. I don't know if it's now or if it's later when you score, but at some point you're going to have to pull the trigger. So that's a you decision, but nice job by this offense getting the touchdown now to give yourself that opportunity to have a choice.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Thompson. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They go play action with Hawkins. He's going to take a sack to end it. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.
Beat Baylor. We lost to Baylor. Archie, man. To rehab. I say, why he get on? What's the top 25? Who's the number one spot? Georgia? We gonna have to see Baylor again. Fact. Fuck them up. We got some receivers that can. Let's get it. Let's get it. Again, if you're new to that channel, man, hit that like, hit that sub. If you're not, you're a scrub.
Great to have you with us from Milan Puskar Stadium in Morgantown. It's the UCF Knights and the West Virginia Mountaineers. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Hey guys, I caught up with Coach Scott Frost before the game. This is going to be a huge challenge to get this upset on the road. Not only is this one of the best quality opponents they have faced so far, it is a quality crowd. You can hear from the noise. This crowd is ready to get after it. A very hostile environment. We will see how they handle it, and I will keep you posted how it's going down here on the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Mountaineers' offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position.
Breaks into the open. Shaw's out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the +42. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Michael Hawkins on the play action. Throws for the tight end.
Oh, yeah,
and he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Running inside. It's Thompson. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. the play fake. And that third down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Michael Hawkins. Holds it in the first down and more. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a 4th down conversion. The Mountaineers have this offense rolling. Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese, exactly what I said. Great get off, great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Unfortunate with that incompletion, the quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Looking to pass, it's Hawkins. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. And he missed it. No good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is. He couldn't connect on that 44-yard field goal attempt, so now the offense will take over at its own 27. Here's the pressure. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the shotgun, they'll run it. Maybe some room here. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
They're going to ride this running back. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice game.
This defense is going to have to do a better job slowing down the run. We've seen twice now in this opening drive this guy break one. And so this defense has to do a better job at the point of attack, and their D coordinator probably is already thinking to himself, well, I have to get another guy in the box to slow this guy down.
Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. The Knights in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Just going to keep it after the snap. Slides, avoids the punishment, and picks up the first down. The Knights kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They want to run this quarterback. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. So after the first down run, here's 2nd down. Doing it himself again. Fights off a defender.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Running through contact. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The Knights trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Knights!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. West Virginia starts this drive, and the offense looks ready to go. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
Got it set up on the outside. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on 3rd down. He put that one in harm's way, and it's swatted down. Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Unloads to the wideout. It's...
Was the shit swatted down? Nigga dropped it because they fucking garbage. Give me to a good game. Let's run it up. Not no bullshit game. But they're gonna bullshit me.
Great to have you with us from Milan Puskar Stadium in Morgantown. It's the UCF Knights and the West Virginia Mountaineers. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, I caught up with Coach Rich Rodriguez before the game. Even though their opponent today is not ranked in the top 25, Coach has been warning his players all week. Do not overlook anyone. We have to be the best version of ourselves today. I'll keep you posted on how it's going at halftime. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Mountaineers offense will go on the attack first. Here's the guy we believe is going to be a workhorse in this one. He's coming off a 100-yard game and a couple of touchdowns in their last win. Using his legs, it's Thompson. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. And the Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy, let him see what he can do, and when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Tight end now in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, Hawkins. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Hawkins to throw for it on 4th. He's down immediately, but he's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down. The Mountaineers are marching down the field. From the shotgun, the inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
Hawkins. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. There he goes. They've got him now, and he almost picked up that first down on the screen.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. They make the stop, but not before. He gets enough to convert on 4th down, and rolling the dice pays off. I guess everywhere on the field is 4-down territory. They convert for the 2nd time on this drive.
And staying aggressive. If you come in with a plan and you say you're going to be aggressive and you're going to go for it on 4th down, that's who you are, that's what you are. Sticking to it, and when you have this much success, I expect more 4th down conversions. I expect more going for it.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that 1st down.
Might as well give it to him again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Nice job by the defense, just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting it. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make you miss and make big plays. This defense did a good job of not letting that happen.
Snags it, and there's running room. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. And the Mountaineers will line it up on 1st and 10. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Right back to the well. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Hawkins from the gun on 3rd down. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Might be changing the route. 4th down, Hawkins. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
And listen, I have no problem being aggressive on 4th down, but the consequences are that now you got to have your defense go bail you out. So you started the game trying to be aggressive. Well, defense, you got to get my back now.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Makes the grab. It's Charles. Strong, firm tackle.
That's just a tremendous individual effort by the defender. He's able to defeat his block and get to the ball and get the ball down on the ground. Very, very nice job.
To the air. It's Bolden. Got it in the middle. It's Farmer. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me.
He's going for it all. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. The Knights will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. Oh, what a cut! And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, 3rd down, 4th down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. The Mountaineers in the hurry up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Throwing, Hawkins. Dances away. Working on the right. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Play is stopped for just a second as they tend to the injured Mountaineer. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. Get it out on the screen. Finds a crease at the 20. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet.
I love this running back and the job he does once he has the ball in his hands on this screen pass. He was real patient. You got to allow these 300-pound offensive linemen to sort of collect themselves and stammer down the field and try to block some of these linebackers and DBs. And that's exactly what the running back did. Great job with patience.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Trailing 7-0 as they try to get this offense humming. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. And he runs into a wall, maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Knights send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. Slips through the line. And there he goes. He just about took that one all the way to the house. They finally get him down after a tremendous return. The run inside. It's Thompson. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. They go play action with Hawkins. Now adjusting. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the 1st down.
Man, this guy is so dangerous running it, and the speed can also help him extend the play to hurt you throwing it, David. As a defense, what do you got to do to keep this guy in the pocket?
Well, the hard part is once he gets outside the pocket.
Got enough space. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The Mountaineers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. We'll check on his status, but at the moment, we'll take a timeout. They've been denied on 2 of their 3 previous red zone trips, looking to pay this one off with a touchdown. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, West Virginia! The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns. And the extra point makes it 14-0. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Gets it almost to the 30-yard line. They'll mark him down at the 29, and a solid return there. And on that kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Pulls it on the option. Turning it on! And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. He's got it on the right. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Knights can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll move the tight end. Trying play action. Finds his big tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Knights are moving quickly down the field. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. As we take a look at the stats, things a little one-sided so far. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. To the ground, he's got it again.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. Wants to throw. It's Bowling. Pocket breaking down. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. West Virginia uses a timeout. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This is going to be a tough field goal try. 55 yards and from the left hash. It is good. Now the lead is down to 11.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. And the Mountaineers want to move quickly.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. It'll be 3rd and long. Michael Hawkins finds his target down the middle. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And man, this is not the plan that they drew up defensively. Like, trying to get stops, trying to get them off the field. They finally get them to a third down situation, and they still can't execute. So slow start for this defense. They better find some answers because they've already...
Here's a little room there. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running to Green. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The offense changing the play. We'll send the tight end in motion. Hawkins. The sweet feet buy a little time. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Handoff to the single back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Thompson. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They feed him again. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. Play is stopped for just a second as they tend to the injured Mountaineer. The freshman running back being attended to. We hope he's able to get back in the game shortly. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date. Hawkins to throw for it on 4th. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Flips it out in the flat. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Boley. Under fire. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
From the gun, running back on the move. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. The Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board, and he lost it high and deep down the left side. They went for it all on 1st down, didn't connect, but it gave the D something to think about.
That's really good discipline by this defense because they've given up some yards on the ground, and so naturally you think, be more aggressive, commit more bodies. Nice job staying patient, playing your responsibility on the outside, not giving up the deep ball, making them earn this, go down the field, and not give up those big plays.
Michael Hawkins on the play action. Shoots it to the left. A spectacular one-hand grab. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. He's moving out of the pocket. Finds a man on the right. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. And the Mountaineers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. Show They'll try to race to the edge on 1st and goal with the wide receiver. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They are seizing control and taking away.
Jess. Yeah. What time you want me to hop off here? Huh?
With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think
Gosh darn it. Come on, man.
Nestled in the Rocky Mountains, Folsom Field in Boulder. We've reached week 9 of the EA Sports College football season. Contenders, pretenders, starting to separate. It's the West Virginia Mountaineers and the Colorado Buffaloes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Weather could be a factor. For more on that, we go to Holly Rowe.
This is a bright and beautiful day, but I can tell you the temperature is chilly. Not always used to these kind of temperatures here. They are ready to have some heaters on the sideline. I see players trying to warm their hands. Particularly important for the wide receivers. They do have gloves on, and the quarterbacks trying to keep their hands warm. We'll see how it impacts the passing game here today. Back to you.
We'll see if they can handle the weather in this game. The Mountaineers ready to kick it away first. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense will go on the attack first. Joseph Williams, he is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week, and we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can...
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
This offense comes out clearly wanting to throw the football. Nothing good on first down with incompletion. And how about this? You've got to protect your quarterback. That is priority number one, and they give up a sack on play 2.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Unleashes one. Complete downfield. Gets it out to the 22-yard line, and that'll be enough for the first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. Breaks into the open. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. And the Buffaloes are rolling down the field. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Running inside. It's Welch. Gain of 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Just a short pass to the tight end. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Buffaloes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. You want to talk about coming out and setting the tone and making your presence known immediately.
And every coach talks about it all during the week, how important it is to start fast. But coming out and executing is another thing. Great start for the offense.
On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So West Virginia's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And here comes Michael Hawkins Jr. He's been able to put together a solid resume. We're anxious to see what he can do in this one.
Well, we expected a lot of really big things from this quarterback coming into the year, and he did not disappoint the first half of the season. He hasn't played a defense quite like this, though. They can get after the quarterback. They've got some ball hawks on the back end that can create takeaways. That's why they're one of the best pass defenses in the country, and so pretty big challenge here for them. We're going to find out just how good this offense is, just how good this team is in this matchup today.
They'll keep it on the ground. He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Mountaineers will hustle to the line. They go play action with Hawkins. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. The option, he'll keep it.
Good shit, not that.
He pulled it and kept it on the option, but he couldn't keep it away from the defense.
I think the QB made the right decision not to pitch it. He needs to do a better job with ball security. The defense, they were able to get and swarm to him quickly and dislodge the football from his body.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
A little bit of shock and awe right now early in this game for the offense. I understand there's a lot of football to play, but this defense, David, they came in the underdog in this one, and man, they're playing really fast right now. They look like they're attacking the football. They're not staying back, being passive. They're trying to dictate everything to the offense early, and so far the underdog is having tons of success.
And you gotta love that, man. Go shoot your shot, right? Like, be aggressive. They've got to find a way to...
Snags it, and he's open. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. The run inside. It's Thompson. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Throwing, Hawkins. Escapes the pressure going right. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really, I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better.
Executing better, understanding I still got the lead, put a drive together here, and build on that.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. And the Buffaloes will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. No fair catches here, looking for room. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. So now it's 2nd and long. Give to the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed, and setting the tone on this drive.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Sometimes it takes...
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. 4th down, Hawkins. Fires to the wideout. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. On the option, he's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. And the Buffaloes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Here comes the option. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buffs.
Man, making a statement early in this football game. I'm open. Get it to me. He's already got 2 tutties on the game. Nice job making his presence felt early in this football game.
And he tacks on the extra point. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. West Virginia starts this drive, and the offense looks ready to go. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Complete to the right. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
Yeah, I think if you're on offense right now, you're thinking, I don't know if our defense can stop them. They couldn't do it the last drive out. We're down a lot on the scoreboard right now, so we need to score touchdowns every time we have the ball. That was a big play for them, but they got to cap this thing off.
Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
And I really love the idea of this guy running crossing routes, right, guys? He's got the speed to separate from defenders, but if you could put it out in front of him on the run, he's going to catch that thing and turn it up, and you saw all the yards after catch on that one. That was a big-time play.
And he's in! Touchdown, Mountaineers! The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Wants to throw on first down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
And that's a great play call by the offensive coordinator because that play is essentially the extension of a sweep play. You're getting your running back an extra touch to the perimeter of the field, so now he can go to work in open space.
Unleashes it on the run. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The Buffaloes decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Plows through the defense. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
Under fire. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Michael Hawkins sets up the screen.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
They'll try to power their way ahead. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Thompson. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
He'll throw it. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Hawkins. Caught in the backfield, it's Thompson. There he goes. He'll be stopped, but not before. He carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. A first down run in the red zone. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. The Buffaloes calling their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. This offense has converted twice on 3rd down on this drive. A 3rd time would put them in the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia! And they take it in for 6 more points. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. That 14-point lead is gone, and now they'll try to get back on top with a scoring drive here. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's a fumble on the play. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Caught, and he's got room. Touchdown, Mountaineers. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Gets the back moving. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Hauls it in and looking upfield. And the returner will be brought down. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Leaves it with the back. Turning it on. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Running inside, it's Thompson.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Michael Hawkins on the play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. From the gun on third down, Hawkins. They get to him as he throws. Another incompletion on third down.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
And the Mountaineers will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Kick is in the air. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Nice move to keep running. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Complete on the left to Williams. He stopped just short of his own 20-yard line, but it is enough for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. And the Buffaloes look to keep this drive humming. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Cox.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
The run inside. It's Welsh. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. It's caught. Breaks the tackle. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Oh, he's got some space. That's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. Throwing, Hawkins. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Thompson. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Mountaineers moving quickly to the line.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this.
Makes the catch and he's free. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Running inside, it's Thompson. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be first and goal from the 7. Colorado will go ahead and use its second timeout here. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. Michael Hawkins looking to the end zone. Incomplete. He was looking for the score there.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Lets it fly. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it and you didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Grabbed behind the line. It's Cox. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And they got the completion, but no yards. Now they need to go forward to avoid a 3rd and long. Back to pass on second down. Gets it to him on the screen. Breaks into the open.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage, take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And they already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. And the Buffaloes will come to the line to convert on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. He's not quite going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs as the defense stops him a few yards short. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And you don't always see tosses into the boundary. Most people want to go to the wide side of the field. Defense was ready. Not as much space when you go wide out there, but more importantly, the defense doing a great job winning, setting the edge, running to the football, shutting the toss down.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Hawkins throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
The linebacker's showing off a little bit of athletic ability, playing some man coverage. A lot of times those guys don't play this all the time, so you see them kind of get nervous and a lot of times get that pass interference or get a little bit handsy. Really nice job seeing the football, breaking on it, and swatting it to the ground.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Could not make his way to the corner.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
So they gamble on 4th down in the first half, and man, does it pay off.
4th and long. I mean, it wasn't just 4th and short. Nowadays, man, so much aggression in college football. And how about right there, 4th down and long? No problem. I got this in the first half.
What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo. Might be calling a hot route. Throwing, Hawkins. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Hawkins. Safe completion on the screen. And he never had a chance. Caught it, the defense was right there. 12th play of the drive coming up, but they've got a long way to go here on 3rd down. Quarterback moving. Touchdown Mountaineers! Made the grab in the end zone.
This has been an outstanding job by this football team in the middle 8, right? The last 4 minutes of the first half, they score a touchdown, and here in the first 4 minutes of the second half, they score another. They've changed the scoreboard. They've changed the momentum. Their confidence right now is very, very high, but this is one of those areas situationally in a game coaches are always harping on, and they have executed perfectly.
And it'll come out to 5, no attempt at a return. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in. And this was
all right, solid work. They 7-1 now, y'all. Woo.